Have you ever wondered what separates a fighter from a true fighter? I'm not talking about the one who steps into the ring, but the one who has truly mastered the art of fighting. The one who seems to predict every move, who dances between blows with a lethal grace. The answer isn't in the punches they throw, but in the ones they don't. In the ones they practice alone, in the darkness of their own gym or room. The true fight, the most important of all, happens in the shadows. And today, I'm going to show you the secrets to training like a real street fighter, using the most underrated and powerful technique there is, shadow boxing. Street fighters, boxers, and mixed martial arts practitioners, with perfect shadow movements. In the next few minutes, you're not just going to learn to punch the air. You're going to learn to mold your body and mind to become a single weapon. Let's demystify shadow boxing and transform it from a simple warm-up into a tool for developing lethal skills. Get ready, because the fight starts now. The secret the pros don't tell you. Most people think that shadow boxing is just a way to warm up your muscles. They move aimlessly, swinging their arms in the air. That's like trying to build a house with a hammer without knowing what a nail is. They're missing the point. The secret that high-level professionals keep closely guarded is that shadow boxing is the ultimate visualization tool. It's where you project your imaginary opponent. They aren't a blank slate. They have a style, weaknesses, and a plan. And you need to be one step ahead. He begins to slowly demonstrate the movements of an imaginary fighter. He simulates dodging a punch, blocking a kick, and responding with a fluid combination. Think about it. Your body reacts to a punch much faster if it has already seen and felt it dozens, hundreds of times. You aren't just moving. You're training your nervous system to react to a threat that doesn't exist yet. True mastery comes from repetition and detailed visualization. You are building a library of reactions in your brain. And when the real situation arises, you won't think. You'll just act. He speeds up his movements, demonstrating the fluidity and agility of an experienced fighter. The background music becomes more rhythmic and intense. Now that you understand the why, let's get to the how. Shadow boxing isn't a series of random punches. It's a dance of death and deception, and every step must have a purpose. The secret is to focus on the mechanics of the movement, not the force. Imagine that every punch you throw has to be perfect. The rotation of the hip, the transfer of weight, the extension of the arm, the position of the guard. Every detail matters. He demonstrates a simple combination, like a jab cross, focusing on each step of the movement. Start slowly. Focus on the jab. Rotate your front foot, your hip, your shoulder. Feel the energy flowing from the ground to the tip of your fist. Then the cross. The rotation of the back foot, the hip, and the opposite shoulder. Visualize the impact. Feel the force you are not releasing. Add to this head and torso movement. The slip, the pendulum. Each movement is an opportunity to deceive your opponent, to make them think you are in one place when, in fact, you are in another. He begins to combine offensive and defensive movements, simulating a real fight. This is the core of the technique. Fluidity, the ability to go from offense to defense, from defense to offense, in a fraction of a second. It's the art of being unpredictable. And this is where you start to build your identity as a fighter. What's your style? Are you a counterpuncher? A pressure fighter? The answer lies in how you dance in the shadow. Train the most dangerous enemy, yourself. The narrator's tone becomes more introspective. The background music slows to a calmer, more meditative sound. Shadow boxing has a second level of depth. It's where you face your most dangerous enemy, yourself. Your fears, your insecurities, your technical flaws. They appear in the void. And this is where you need discipline and self-awareness. It's no use just moving. You need to criticize yourself. He stops moving and looks directly at the camera, as if he is reflecting. Record yourself. Watch it. You'll see the mistakes you don't notice in real time. The guard that drops, the foot that doesn't rotate, the shoulder that doesn't protect the chin. These are your weaknesses, the holes in your armor. Shadow boxing is the mirror that reflects your imperfections. And true strength isn't in hiding them, but in facing and correcting them one by one. He starts to move again, but in a more focused way and with less intensity, correcting each movement with precision. This is the moment when humility meets perseverance. It's when you realize that the real fight is not against an opponent, but against your less developed version. It's a constant feedback loop. Self-analysis leads to correction. Correction leads to perfection. Perfection leads to confidence. And confidence is the most powerful weapon you can have. Climax, the final battle in the shadows. He moves with impressive energy and speed, simulating a real, intense fight against an invisible opponent. We have reached the climax. Your Shadow Train version now faces your old version. This is the final battle where you not only visualize an opponent, but feel them. Feel the pressure, the exhaustion. Feel the fatigue in your arms and legs. Feel the sweat running down. This is no longer a training session. It's a fight. A fight for dominance, for control, for victory. He simulates a series of attacks and counterattacks with fast and powerful movements. He moves from side to side, slipping, blocking, and responding with complex combinations. Now, you are no longer just practicing. You are executing. Every punch is a shot. Every slip is an escape. Every counterattack is a lethal response. You move with a fluidity that defies gravity, with a precision that seems predestined. The air around you becomes a solid opponent, and you dominate it. You crush it. The fight in the shadow is no longer a metaphor. It's the reality. You have become a hunter, and your opponent, the shadow, is your prey. Conclusion: more than a workout, a philosophy. Shadowboxing is more than a workout. It's a philosophy. It's the art of mastering yourself before you try to master anyone else. It's the humility to recognize your flaws and the courage to face them. It's the discipline to work when no one is watching and the confidence of knowing that hard work has prepared you for any challenge. It's not about what you do in the ring. It's about who you become when no one is around to applaud. Join our tribe. If you understood the depth and power of what I showed you today, you are ready for the next level. If you want more secrets, more techniques, and to be part of a community of true fighters, I have a challenge for you. I want you to join our tribe. Click the subscribe button now. Give this video a like if it inspired you to go beyond. And tell me in the comments, what was your biggest takeaway about shadowboxing? What fighting technique do you want me to demystify next? Let's fight together